So today, just like every other developer out there, I was trying to set up my OpenClaw, and I recently learned that we can use mission board to see all of the sub-agents and everything. And I was like, okay, yes, great. Let's build a mission agent for my OpenClaw. I gave prompt to my OpenClaws to, hey, build this mission board, the kind of design for it. It should have like docs, permanent memory, agents, sub-agents, like employees and everything, the whole shebang. But then I was like this, the task went on for almost 64 minutes, and I was excited like, oh my god, 64 minutes I would have a perfect product. But at the end when I saw it, but when I checked the log specifically, it was saying quota image reached, and I was like, no wait, I have GitHub Copilot, and isn't it supposed to be unlimited? And then I learned, no, GitHub Copilot is only 300 premium requests per month, and their upper tier is like 1500, but I only had 300, which I get for free, by the way. Fun fact, because I am part of a open source team with qualified for it, so I get the $10 per month subscription for free, which is pretty exciting. But yeah, I ran out of those. I knew I had Gemini CLI as a backup as well, so Gemini CLI, boom, the Gemini CLI quota vanished and then my GitHub Copilot quota wouldn't have finished, but I was using Opus, so if you use Opus, your quota is gonna finish sooner or later. Then I tried OpenAI Codex, and OpenAI Codex, guess what, quota finished. And it's either I have to buy new Claude subscription or upgrade my GitHub Copilot subscription, because I ran out of Google quota, I ran out of GitHub Copilot, I ran out of my Codex subscription. So what do I do? I upgrade the subscription or buy a new one? And then I was looking into it and I learned, okay, so I'm using Gemini CLI, but Google has Antigravity as well, so are those quotas different? And the answer I got was yes, those are different. And I was like, let's go. And then I go to OpenClaw docs, and their docs, Antigravity, they had support for Antigravity, but then they removed Antigravity support from it, and they were like, no, we are not, Google doesn't allow Antigravity to be used like this, so you can only use Gemini CLI with OAuth, or use your Gemini API key, which you pay directly when whatever you use. So what I did was I went look on a extension spree, and I found this amazing extension in Google, Antigravity, and this is like a gold mine, a lifesaver. I found I tried using LLM Studio to run Gamma 4, and Gamma 4 was a disaster. It doesn't work. All the videos that people make that you can create a OpenClaw and run it for free, you either need a RTX 5090 for it to have like tangible results, or otherwise it's just waste of time. So yeah, the extension I found was pretty exciting. And so if you open up your Antigravity, let's open up, this is my Antigravity, and you search for Antigravity local bridge. Okay, so this is an extension with 7,000 like downloads, which is super new in terms of extension. So what it does is that it creates a local bridge from your Antigravity IDE, so you can use, so it turns it into OpenAI-compatible endpoints. So it literally creates, when you install this, it will create this like a server on localhost 11436. In my case, this is the thing. You can see Antigravity bridge is active. So this is basically your own LLM Studio, right? This is how OpenClaw talks with LLM Studio or Llama when you are running the local model. So basically this is just a new local model running technically, but it's your Antigravity quota. So you can have two quotas, one from Gemini CLI and one from Antigravity with this hack. And then what you do is you open up your thing and you tell it that, hey, I want to use this, right? And the whole shebang. They have all the details, what the model ID they give to it. So I am using now my so now my setup is GitHub Copilot for OpenClaw, which quota is expired. Then I have Gemini CLI as a fallback, quota expired. And then I have OpenAI Codex, quota expired. And then the last resort I have is Antigravity now the fifth defense. So I also bought Claude Code as well, $20, but it was too late. I already bought it. Then after buying the new Claude Code subscription, I found out this hack. So I should have saved my $20. But yeah, so this is how my OpenClaw is still alive. Let me show you all the messages I was getting. Where is it? Item. You can see quota exceed, quota exceed, quota exceed, weight limit, weight limit, weight limit. And the funny thing is that if you hit quota exceed, your OpenClaw is basically useless. So unless you have like a Gemini Flash or some other thing for it to change things, you can't do it, right? So either you need to have like Olama setup, at least like with this decent context window, so that it can at least, if you want to change your provider or model, you can do it. Otherwise you need to do it manually or bring in another AI to come in and rescue you and set up the model. So it was like little bit frustrating, but this is how I got it back. So now if you can see OpenClaw TUI, let it wait. See, you can see Antigravity, Claude Sonnet for so I'm using Claude from Antigravity because I ran out of Gemini 3.1 Pro on Antigravity as well. So you can see everything. Where is model? See, I ran out of 3.1 Pro on Antigravity as well. I have the I have the 5 terabyte version of Google subscription. So this is what all I get, and it refreshes in like 19 hours, but I ran out of, so right now I'm using Claude Sonnet. So it's a proper defense mechanism. Okay, let's go through it again. GitHub Copilot, Antigravity, GitHub Copilot, Gemini CLI, OpenAI Codex, now Antigravity, and now I have Claude Code as well. So 5 providers to keep my OpenClaw alive, and it still fucking dies every time. So yeah, it's either I would have to switch to like $100 plan for Claude Code, or I can use my 5 subscriptions that I have scattered around. So yeah, I hope you this was a hack. I didn't really see any other people talking about it, so I thought I would share it with you so that how you can use your Antigravity as a local server, Antigravity subscription as a local server. Okay, bye bye.